And yes, indeed, the Hunchback of Notre Dame is coming, and it's taking place at St. Joseph High School, happening April 12th and 13th, so that's this Thursday and Friday. With us right now, we have Emma McCullough with us from St. Joseph High School. Hello.
Hi.
Good to have you here, and Emily Teed as well, also from St. Joseph High School. But you're both, more importantly, best friends.
Yes, we are.
That's the way you said that, and just together as well. That was just super cute. Now, how long have you guys been friends?
5 years, I think now.
5 years, yeah. A high school relationship, like you guys met in high school and hit it off. Okay, and that's got to help though. So Emma, can I ask you what role? Because you both have the same role. In this production. So
we're both the narrators. We actually auditioned for different roles that didn't even interact in the play, but our teacher knew that our chemistry was awesome. So we're narrators, which helps a lot. So what it is we're basically telling a bedtime story, and when the actors are acting it out, it's like the bedtime story being taken place. So we're on stage, but we also watch the play with the audience. So it's kind of an interactive feeling between the audience and the play.
Okay. So Emily, for those who don't know what the Hunchback of Notre Dame is all about, can you just run down the story?
So it's definitely a classic. I know the most known version is the Disney one. Ours is a little bit different. There's some different characters in it. There's two nuns that are in the play, and it's about the main character, Quasimodo. He lives in the bell tower. He's not the nicest looking guy, and for that he's bound to the Notre Dame Cathedral in the bell tower by his Master Frollo, who's the archdeacon, and he gets convinced by the nuns to go out into Paris for the Festival of Fools, and some interesting things happen. He meets some cool people, and the rest you'll find out at the show.
Yeah, well, you don't want to give away too much, right? But just in case people don't know about this classic story, as you mentioned, the Disney one, of course, brought it to real life, really brought it to the limelight. Emma, can you tell us then who is playing Quasimodo?
So a guy named Jabez Joseph is playing Quasimodo. He's amazing in it. He really brings the character to life. He's super excited to play Quasimodo. He's absolutely fantastic. Yeah,
okay. Is he a good friend of yours? Because you just spoke highly of this guy, he's watching right now.
Yeah, he's a really good friend of ours. We hang out with him a lot.
Yeah.
He's really nice, and he just cares about everyone, so he was the perfect role for Quasimodo.
Okay. So is it difficult? Because I'm sure there's got to be a lot of makeup, there's a lot of prosthetics.
Yeah, so our head of makeup, Abby Dallaire, she actually makes prosthetics of his eye, and I think the mouth too. We're going to do some makeup for that, but the eye takes a lot of work. We had to do molds for the eye, and she has to put it on every single night, even for dress rehearsal, and it looks absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we saw them putting on the eye there for a second as well, but we don't want to give away too much, of course, but I can only imagine that it's got to be a lot of work, and for this fella to play Quasimodo, it's got to be well, that's what acting's all about, I guess, right? Okay, so can you tell us about the student involvement then, Emily? Because, I mean, some of the music's composed by students.
Yes.
There's fight scenes that are choreographed, dance scenes. Tell us, how many students does it take to put this together?
Our production class has around 25, 30 people in it, but then we also have an extra big group of people who volunteer their time after school to paint sets and work on props and stuff like that. And then we also have a lot of our choreography, well, all of our choreography is student done, so we have all of our dancing scenes and our fight scenes, and then we also have our music composed, as you said, as well as a whole scene that we added in as extra, and we wrote it as a class and we put it into the script.
That's really fun. It's got to be cool to take this classic story, then add to it, and still obviously go along with the theme. It's part of the Cappies program. Now, we've had different high schools on here talking about the Cappies, but for those who are watching for the first time, perhaps, with a play like this, what is the Cappies program all about?
So the Cappies is a program where students from other schools can go to other schools and watch their play, and they write reviews about it, and it's kind of like the Tonys, but it's like an award show for high school productions. So they decide who deserves to win an award and for what aspects of the play. So the set, is it acting, makeup, and then there's a huge gala in May where you just find out who wins, and it's a big celebration of production.
So you're hoping to bring home some Cappies?
Definitely.
Is that how it works? Okay, Emily, can you tell me how many? So it's being held in an auditorium?
Yes, it's kind of a cafetorium.
Cafetorium.
Yes.
Okay, so people won't be allowed to eat in there for a couple of days, is what you're saying. Yeah. But so how many people would it hold then?
A couple hundred, definitely.
Yeah, I think 200, 300.
But you were selling tickets in advance?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you recommend getting tickets before you're turned away at the door the night of?
Yeah. I know our ticket sales have been going really well, so there is a very big chance that we won't be able to sell that many at the door, so definitely getting them advanced is a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you can get them at School Cash online with the OCSB, or if you can't do that, you can always just show up at the door and
Hope for the
Yeah.
best. Well, what is the price? to get into
It's
this?
$7 for students and $10 for adults.
Okay. When you say students, do you have to be a student of St. Joseph's or a student anywhere?
Student anywhere.
Okay. Can you hold up the scepter as well? So this is an amazing prop. Now, who would have put this together?
Our head of props, Rhea Paquette, she put this together. It's a leg of a chair.
Oh.
Yeah, and a foam ball. So we spray painted it, and they painted it gold, and then they added some jewels on top of it.
Yeah. Now that would be the Hunchbacks.
Yes,
Yeah.
for the
Okay.
festival.
Calling them the Hunchbacks probably not politically correct for 2018.
That's what we
right?
call him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, if you guys call them that, but I mean, elaborate designs like this, obviously, and props. I mean, that's part of what you guys have done as well. And I know it's going to be beautiful. It looked like a lot of fun in the video that we were just
is
viewing
lots
as
of fun.
well. Okay. So you're both grade 12 students. We got about 30 seconds left. Emma, quickly, can you tell us what you hope to do?
I haven't decided yet, but I'm choosing between Queens or Ottawa for English because I'm hoping to be an English teacher, and I'm going to keep up with the drama and theater at those schools.
I was
so.
hoping you'd say that. And Emily, same question.
Well, I think I'm going to be taking the year off to audition for a bunch of different things because I'm a dancer as well as an actress. So
Very cool.
hoping to continue that.
Best of luck to both of you.
Thank you.
Hunchback in Notre Dame. It's happening at St. Joseph High School this upcoming Thursday and Friday. More daytime coming up.